Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam144. As you may remember, Lakshmi was born out of the ocean of milk and looked around for a husband. The Yakshas, Gandharvas, Siddhas, Charanas, and the Devas were all there. The Asuras were all there, but she was not pleased with any of them. The Rishis were there, and she thought, they have wealth of tapas, but they have not conquered anger. As for Guru and Shukra, they have wisdom, but they do not know the meaning of detachment. Chandra is young and handsome, but he has not conquered lust. As for Indra, though he is the Lord of the heavens, he has not conquered desire. Each one of the gods who have assembled here has something wanting. No one is perfect except Lord Narayana. He is complete in himself, so much so, he does not desire me. She looked at Narayana, who had crossed the Trigunas, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas, who was not moved by the passions which affected the others, who was like a lake unruffled by the passing breeze. She walked up to him, placed the lotus garland on his neck, and stood by his side. The Lord took her and placed her on his chest. They glowed like a thunder cloud, with a streak of lightning flashing across it. The churning was resumed. There arose a lovely figure of a young girl with eyes like lotuses. Her name was Varuni, the most delightful, the most intoxicating drink. The Asuras took her for themselves. 93. Amrit, at last. The churning went on. Suddenly out of the ocean there arose a form of a divine-looking being. He was dark and his arms were long and powerful. A young man with a garland round his neck. His chest was broad and powerful, and he was wearing many ornaments, wrought in gold, inlaid with precious stones. He was dressed in yellow silk, and in his jeweled hands he held a large vessel of gold. He was Dhanvantari, an incarnation of Narayana, and the Devas as well as the Asuras realized that their task was ended. The vessel of gold held a precious elixir, Amrit. The Asuras dropped Vasuki in a hurry and rushed toward Dhanvantari. They snatched the vessel from his hands and ran away from there. The Devas stood stunned at the unexpected turn of events. They fell at the feet of Narayana, and he smiled at them and said, I have already told you that I will make sure you are the sole possessors of the Amrit. Leave your worries to me. He stood watching the antics of the Asuras. There was already a big fight among the Asuras as to who should take the Amrit first. In that host were also some righteous Asuras who said, this churning of the ocean was performed like a yagna. The Devas and we undertook the task, and it is but right that they should get their share of the Amrit. They were, of course, not heard by the Asuras who were surrounding the vessel of gold. In a short while, they had gone far away from the shores of the ocean, arguing about who should have the first taste of the Amrit. A silence fell on the crowd. Till now they were fighting, but all of them stopped. All eyes were turned on someone who was approaching them. It was a woman. She was a very beautiful woman. They had never seen such a woman before. Such charm and such beauty had never crossed their eyes before. They had seen eyes before, but not such eyes. They were very dark blue, like the heart of a blue lotus. The woman's form and features were all so perfect that they could not tear their eyes off this vision. They went near her, crowded round her, and bombarded her with questions. Tell us, who are you? Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.